trouble just getting it all squeezed out of me at the end.
So that was a cognitive therapist that also did craniosacral therapist? The therapy, yeah. Yeah, you see
I had a
that.
couple of them. I had two women that were, talk therapists that were in my first two craniosacral classes through Upledger too.
Mhm.
Starting to incorporate it.
I love that. If we can take help, I refer. Sometimes if a person is not in their body, how can we do cranial work with them? We refer them to a psychotherapist or get the talk therapy they need so that they can come back and now they can connect with their bodies more. I have had counselors and psychotherapists send me patients that were so conscious of how much pain they're in that they couldn't discover their own things emotionally by way of using words. And so I helped them with their pain, and together the psychotherapist and myself were able to work with them. They can process what they may learn in a cranial session. Mm-hmm. And that, I think, is where our medicine will be going. Mm-hmm. And so here we are. So should we, as manual therapists, be doing some emotional processing? I think absolutely we should. Absolutely we should. It's not psychoanalysis. It's not psychotherapy. It's helping.
It's not evidence-based, John.
Well, it's helping a person get connected
I know that,
with
but
themselves.
I'm just already, projecting ahead as far as,
Evidence-based it is. We can work with someone, they can have some amount of emotional processing, and their symptoms are relieved. That's very evidence-based. Here's what it's not. It's not a double-blind study. I can't, as a massage therapist, for example, go into a person setting and say, I'm going to do a massage, and not do a massage, and not know I'm not doing massage. That's a double-blind study, and that's something that can work with a pill when you can make it into a placebo. Two pills look exactly alike. One has the ingredient and one does not. Matter of fact, incidentally, the reason a placebo works is because
The mind.
Because of the mind, because of the inner wisdom. That's a placebo is not nothing. You know, a placebo. Placebo is powerful. So is the mind, and here we have an access to it by way of the craniosacral rhythm.
So should I just build under a non-payable code and just target? It's a red flag if I put that. I just talked to an osteopath. I'm going to have another peer-to-peer with him. He's going to be like, oh, you again. He told me last time, he said, because I said dry needling and acupuncture and craniosacral in my plan. He goes, don't put it in your plan. He goes, you can put it in your notes. You put it in your plan, it's a red flag. I'm going to deny you. I said, yeah, but this is, he goes, yeah, I might know that, but it's not going to get covered.
Well, times are changing, and the opiate problem in our country is pandemic. The autistic problem in our country is pandemic. The birth defects as a result of vaccinations is pandemic. We need to find a way to work to encourage the body to produce all the pharmacopoeia within it that it can heal itself. That's what A.T. Still said. Mm-hmm. And we need to work on those things that foster self-healing, self-care. Not to say that all vaccines are bad or drugs are all bad. They're not, but they should have a place, and so does manual therapy. And I, for one, I guess I'm too old, I'm not going to refuse to say I do craniosacral therapy. I do craniosacral therapy. I can defend it. I've got books on it. I've done research on it, and I put that in my notes in our classes, as you guys know. And it's defendable now. And there's more and more research.
Did you see that video from Aetna, from the CEO of Aetna, that's on the Upledger website now?
No.
I haven't.
Oh, really?
Really?
Yeah. They